So you wanted me to go over fall detection. So let me go through a couple of things to get to fall detection. All right, so with fall detection, the Apple Watch will detect when there's been a hard fall. As much as I exercise, I have not been able to set that off. But I knew someone who he would walk through the door and his Apple Watch would say, "I think you've fallen. Do you want me to call emergency services?" So this is what happens with fall detection. The Apple Watch can detect if there's been a hard fall. It detects the trajectory, the acceleration, and the force of the fall. So that's where the gyro, accelerometer, and all of the other sensors come into play. And it's basing all of this on the 32, the gravitational force, 32 Gs. So if the Apple Watch detects that you've had a fall, it will tap you on the wrist. It will sound an alarm, and it will display an alert. So when you fall, it will begin a 30-second countdown while tapping you on the wrist. It will sound an alarm that progressively gets louder, and if you do not respond, you have, I believe, 30 seconds to a full minute to respond. If you do not respond, it will call emergency services. When that call connects to emergency services, it will play an audio message that informs emergency services that they've detected a hard fall. So it's still waiting for you to respond. There will be a button that will say, "I'm okay," or "Should you call emergency services?" I'm not going to try to show that on my watch because I accidentally called emergency services one day. And I thought it would give me an opportunity to stop it. It did not. And they answered immediately. And I explained, "I'm sorry, I'm just doing a test. Everything is okay." So I was really surprised at how quickly that all happened. So if it does not get a response from you, it will share your location with the emergency services call. And then when it ends the call by either you tapping "I'm okay" or the call has ended, it will then send a message to your emergency contacts. So, and your emergency contacts is information that's entered into your iPhone. So there's a full process of what is going on here with fall detection. But let's see, there's one thing I might be able to show you without setting this off. If I press the side button long enough, so I'm pressing the side button, there are several things you can do here. You can power off, you can show your medical information, or you can contact emergency SOS. So that's by pressing this side button. So I'm just going to cancel out of that. So there are ways in order for you to get help. If you haven't fallen and you need to, you just press the side button. Or when you do fall, it will alert you and give you an opportunity to press "I'm okay" or "I need help." Yes, it just calls and someone answers immediately. So that's why you want to be careful, because I actually was looking at it and I thought it would ask me, "Do you want to continue?" No, it just calls. It doesn't, it doesn't assume that you're being cute. It just calls. I'm sorry? Yes, it gives, when you've fallen, the recording will give the location. It gives it in longitude and latitude numbers. No, because it's basing it on the gyroscope and the accelerometer. So if it's something vigorous if it's vigorous applause, you have the trajectory of your hands and you have the impact. So it's probably thinking something is going on. So no, I don't see it being adjusted. And I probably wouldn't want to try to adjust it myself. Now, when you insert your medical information, if you are over 65, fall detection is turned on automatically. If you're under 65, you have to turn fall detection on yourself. And that's done on the iPhone. I would imagine that it does, yes. I don't know. I'm sure it's the language that you set up on your phone. So it's probably, if you're, set up as English, it's probably in English. You're welcome. I didn't catch all of that. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I know that some of the information that it picks up is picked up in the medical ID portion of your iPhone. So if there's an area for comments there, maybe just take a look and see. But I can't see that. Now with the Apple Watch, you have your medical ID button here, and that medical ID button will also show information that you've put on the iPhone. So there's a possibility that it can, but there's definitely the ability to read whatever medical information you want people to see. Well, I absolutely, yes, I have some of that on my medical ID section. It is. Okay, good. I don't know if it's sent. I don't know if it's sent through the emergency fall detection call, but I know that it's there. So there's, when on your iPhone, if you need someone to see your emergency information, because I believe when you are turning your iPhone on, you can like swipe up and see medical ID. So all of that information will be there on your iPhone. So I would imagine all of that information is also available on your Apple Watch as well. Yes. Yes. Okay, so you want to be able to trace every step or just be able to locate them?